Okay, we've got journalist Aid with us. He's a local journalist joining us live from Wisconsin. He's with a local station there. Aid, what do we have any more details about Wade Michael Page, the shooter in that Gurdwara incident?
Right now, at this point, we do not, that we've been able to confirm. That's the next thing that we hope to learn from law enforcement here on the ground. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, the main investigative agency for the federal government here in the United States, is leading the investigation. Along with them, local police are trying to gather whatever information they can here on the ground. So that's the next step for law enforcement, both at the federal and at the local state level here, trying to figure out what they can, learn what they can about the suspect, and to the extent that they're able to, try to determine what the motive may be. There are conflicting reports about his background, about any groups he may have been affiliated with, and so right now they're in the process of trying to look through any affiliation that he may have had, any groups that he may have been associated with, and provide whatever information that they can in turn to the appropriate law enforcement officials.
Abe, do we have a sense of who else is being questioned by the federal authorities and the police as they piece together a profile and a picture of Wade Michael Page? Who else is being questioned? Perhaps people in the army, people he lived next to, neighbors, anything like that?
We know that there was a strong law enforcement presence in the community where we believe he lives. That began yesterday afternoon. Presumably, in addition to searching his residence, law enforcement were talking to people in the area who may have known him, who may have seen things, trying to get a sense of what they knew. Additionally, the people who were inside the temple at the time of the shooting were questioned extensively. They were held for hours afterward so that police could get a sense for what they knew about the gunman, what he may have said, how he may have acted, what he may have looked like, any kind of factor that may have shed some light on his background or potentially on his motive. Those were the questions that they asked the victims, that is, the people who were inside at the time of the shooting, and in some cases the relatives of victims who were themselves inside the temple at the time of the shooting.
All right, details still coming in about Wade Michael Page. Aid, thanks. Appreciate you getting us those details about Wade Michael Page, the man responsible for that horrific crime at the Oak Creek Gurdwara in Wisconsin, in which 6 people were killed. Wade Michael Page himself, of course, was also finally gunned down after he managed to murder 6 innocents inside that Gurdwara you see on your screens yesterday.